Ahoy, this is Zdenka. Insta360 is known for their 360 cameras. Recently, they added smartphone gimbal to their line of products. This is Insta360 Flow Creator Kit. Is it good or bad? This video is not sponsored by Insta360, however, they supply this product for the first look. There are two different packages, Insta360 Flow Standalone and Insta360 Flow Creator Kit. I will link both of them below so you can check out the pricing in your currency. This Creator Kit is supposed to have everything you need without further buying more accessories. There is a gimbal, clamp, spotlight, charging cable, cable to connect iPhone, and another cable to connect Android. There is a clear plastic carry case with strap and manuals. Who is this gimbal designed for? Travelers and families to record your trips and day life, social content creators for vlogging, live streaming, or filming short videos, and actual athletes such as dancers, skateboarders, and fitness people. The gimbal is not the lightest one, there is a weight to it. It has quite interesting design. You can see what is inside in the arm. The clamp has a very deep grip. I'm using Moment case on my phone and it fits very well. The maximum payload is 300 grams. Well, how do you turn it on? And here comes the first big feature. Attach the phone to the gimbal. The magnet is very strong for those wondering. And open up the gimbal. Let go and it's on. Very fast setup. You would turn it off the very same way. Just close the gimbal and remove the phone. As it is a very smooth surface, you can place over the grip cover, which will make it much better to hold. For filming, you would use classic grip. Pull out the base. Now, it's not the easiest to pull it out. I had to use my nails. Then you would tilt the elbow towards you a bit and you are ready to film. I have to share my thoughts here. It's a little bit contradictory because the turn it on, it was a fast setup, one step, but now to get that to the filming position, you have to take additional steps. So at the end, it's not really that fast. For filming, you can pull out the selfie stick, which is 215 millimeters long, so it is quite long. That is a great thing to have. I'm going to contract it. When you want to place it on a table or ground, it has a tripod you can pull out and now it stands. For filming indoors or outdoors on a nice day, it's perfect. For filming outdoors on a bit of a windy day, you might be challenged a bit as it will move a little bit. I would keep it contracted like this, or I would honestly bring another tripod as there is a 1/4-inch port where you can attach it, especially for filming time lapses. I've been filming with smartphone gimbals for 4 years now, and I know very well what it does with them when it's a bit windy. If you will be filming in low light, you can attach this spotlight. It has these little legs. It snaps on the clamp. Then you can attach the wire this way so it's not shown in the shot. It has 3 levels of brightness and 3 color temperatures to choose from. There are 2 buttons which control this at the top. You can turn it off and on here as well. The light can be turned around, so you can use it for filming with selfie and rear cameras. The same port where you attach the spotlight can be used to connect smartphone with the gimbal. When the gimbal is off, just shortly press the power button to enable charging. It's a 3-axis gimbal, so the stabilization should be good. I'm going to do the same test I do with all the gimbals. Regular hard walk, then ninja soft walk in the knees because gimbals don't cover this movement up and down, and full speed run. If you are going to be filming in low light, it's always better to use a gimbal, as there is a difference between electronic stabilization and gimbal. Another big feature this gimbal has is Deep Track 3.0. Now I gotta say that this one is actually very good, so just check this out. So what it is, it's a lot more advanced tracking from all the other gimbals right now on the market, which have the same tracking in their app. I'm not talking about the AI sensor you put on the top. I'm talking about tracking in their app. You can press the trigger one time to start tracking, or just manually select an object on the screen you want to track. Just swipe across. What is different with this Deep Track 3.0 is that once you select a person, even if it gets blocked by other people or objects or disappears from the frame, it will be re-identified. There is an icon for that in the app called Always On Tracking. Usually with other gimbals, once you disappear from the frame, after a few seconds, it will lose you. As long as you have this icon enabled, you can return to the frame after a while and you will be re-identified. It has tracking recovery. What it means is that it will zoom out to the wide-angle lens when the subject moves out of the frame. Once it finds it, it will zoom in to continue tracking. If the subject is moving too fast, it will be tracking in that direction. This works only with the people though. You can also track animals and objects. When it comes to tracking objects, it has all angle tracking. So even if the shape of the object changes, it is still going to track. In the Insta360 app, you will find live mode. You will enable it, let it run in the background, and then you can make a call or live stream or record yourself with native camera app while the gimbal is tracking you. There is a little bit of a delay in tracking. It is a little bit slower from what I see. However, it's tracking. It is recommended to use this feature in a vertical position. What is the range of motion on this gimbal? Pan is almost full 360 degrees. I say almost, it's not full. Tilt movement is not that large. Here's the angle you can see. There are 4 shooting modes on the gimbal. Auto, which is perfect for beginners. Roll axis is locked. Tilt and pan axis are unlocked. The gimbal automatically adjusts setting based on movement. So when you run, it's less sensitive or more stable. And when you walk, it's more sensitive. Other modes are follow, pan follow, FPV, lock, and active plus. To change the modes, you just smoothly slide the finger on the top of this wheel. You don't press, just slide across the surface. Or you can tap 2 times the record button to switch to the next mode. Since I'm talking about the Smartwheel, what can be controlled here? You can zoom in and out in the Insta360 app with this rotate wheel. Zoom only works in the Insta360 app just like all other gimbals. You cannot zoom in and out in the native camera app. When you press the rotate button on the right one time, you will switch between the front and rear cameras. If you press 2 times, you will switch between portrait and landscape mode. If you press 3 times, you will switch between photo and video mode. This button will also take you to your gallery. Long press and now you have access to the gallery. If you shortly press, you will get to the next video. If you swipe with your finger across, you can select what part of the video you want to watch. If you press the trigger 1 time, it will play the video. Once you want to go back to filming, just press the power button. The power button also shows your battery status or puts your gimbal to sleep. Naturally, it will also turn on and off your gimbal. Let's go back to Insta360 app and see what other creative options we have here. I already talked about live mode, so let's check out the next one, which is time shift. Time-lapse is next, where you can also create motion lapses. Widescreen mode is here, slow motion in 120 and 240 frames per second in 1080p and 720p. Another mode is video. Here you can film in 4K, 1080p and 720p in 24, 25, 30 and 60 frames per second. Photo mode is here, and panorama photo in 3x3, 180 and 360 degrees. You can film in automatic or manual mode, In the gimbal settings, you can control many things, such as follow and joystick speed, zoom speed, and tracking sensitivity. Front camera auto tracking, always on tracking. You can do auto calibration here and adjust horizontal axis. General settings allow you to turn on the grid, histogram. You can disable automatic pop-up connection, scene recognition, voice control for Shot Genie mode, and further settings. Shot Genie is here at the top. It has an extensive library of different shooting scenarios. This helps beginners to get started. You can also film dolly zoom manually in 60 frames per second and barrel roll. You can turn on the smartphone light here. You can also access many filters to get the look you want. Whatever footage you filmed with the Insta360 app, you can use in ShotLab to create further effects such as the electric surge. Those are AI features. If you film in native camera app, it won't work. It has to be filmed with the Insta360 app. What I like about the Insta360 app is that whatever Insta360 camera you use or tool, you have access to all these flash cuts, or you can create your own story. It's all AI powered. It will edit on its own with music, effects, and all that. What's the verdict? Well, it's not bad. It's not bad, but I still can't give points for the tripod. It's simply not stable. I also don't like the fact that I have to pull out the base and tilt it to get filming. There's extra steps involved. And lastly, I also don't like that there's a wire for the light. It could have been magnetic. Otherwise, I really like everything else. I really do like everything else. I do like the app. I use it with all Insta360 cameras I have, so I'm very familiar with their system, and I love all the AI features. I love the power bank option. Overall, I think it's going to be suitable for someone looking for all-in-one package, filming in automatic mode. There is no port to attach counterweights, so I don't see how this could be working well with filters in manual mode. It's marketed correctly for families, travelers, and social media creators. Mainly, vertical content creators will like this. Again, link to the product can be found below the video in a video description. Well, give it a thumbs up if you found this video informative. And don't forget to subscribe for more. By the way, I'm currently working on a video which is actually gonna be published after this one. Comparison of 4 different gimbals. This one is one of them. Then there is DJI Osmo Mobile 6, Hohem iSteady M6, and Zhiyun Smooth 5S. That should be quite interesting. Don't be shy and leave a comment below the video, because when I publish a video, I'm always checking all comments within the first hour, so you will catch me live right there. See you in the next video. Ciao. Ahoj.